From the crumbling ruins of civilization to the relentless hordes of the undead, we'll explore the most awe-inspiring, bone-chilling, and mind-boggling apocalyptic films that have captivated audiences around the globe. Welcome to Ticket 10 YouTube channel. Join us as we embark on an exhilarating journey, counting down the top 10 best apocalyptic events that have captivated our imaginations. Number 10, Vesper.
What is this?
Seeds.
Vesper is a 2022 science fiction film directed by Christina Bujoit and Bruno Semper. Movie plot about struggling to survive with her father after the collapse of Earth's ecosystem. 13-year-old Vesper must use her wits, strength, and biohacking abilities to fight for the future.
Vesper, you can change everything.
Number 9. Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
The 70-mile-wide asteroid known as Matilda is set to collide with Earth in exactly 3 weeks' time.
Seeking a Friend for the End of the World is a 2012 American apocalyptic romantic comedy drama film. The film follows Dodge, played by Steve Carell, who embarks on a journey to find his high school sweetheart after his wife leaves him. Along the way, Dodge encounters his quirky and free-spirited neighbor Penny, portrayed by Keira Knightley. Realizing they both have unfulfilled desires and regrets, they form an unlikely bond and decide to help each other fulfill their final wishes before the world comes to an end.
Fighting chance of being with the one he loves before we all reach our untimely conclusion.
No.
Number 8. Finch.
What shall we have? Get your elbows off the table. Get your elbows off the table.
Finch is an inventor and creates an advanced robot named Jeff to take care of his loyal dog Goodyear while Finch tries to find a safe haven for them. As they embark on a cross-country journey, Finch faces a race against time as his health deteriorates. Along the way, they encounter various challenges and obstacles, but also moments of friendship and self-discovery. Despite the bleakness of their surroundings, the film explores themes of hope, companionship, and the resilience of the human spirit.
Perfect.
Number 7. Bird Box.
Please don't take my children!
The story is set in a post-apocalyptic world where a mysterious entity drives people to commit suicide if they look directly at it. To survive, the characters must cover their eyes whenever they are outside. The protagonist, Mallory Hayes, embarks on a dangerous journey with her 2 children, referred to as boy and girl, as they try to find a safe haven. Bird Box is a suspenseful and intense film that explores themes of survival, motherhood, and the depths of human desperation. As Mallory and her children navigate through a treacherous landscape, they encounter other survivors, face harrowing challenges, and must rely on their senses and instincts to stay alive.
The creatures.
Number 6. This Is the End.
Get off me, see?
This Is the End is a 2013 American apocalyptic comedy horror film, directed by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg in their directorial debuts. The story revolves around a group of famous celebrities who gather at James Franco's house for a party. However, their plans take an unexpected turn when an apocalyptic event occurs, leaving them trapped inside the house as the world outside descends into chaos.
Can we spoon it? No. Where to go? But what about Scarface style? Both of you guys?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. This is the best way.
Number 5. The Road.
How many people do you think are still alive?
In the world? Not very many.
The Road is a 2009 American post-apocalyptic survival film directed by John Hillcoat. Set in a bleak and barren landscape, The Road follows a nameless man and his young son as they navigate through the remains of a devastated world, where civilization has collapsed and humanity is on the brink of extinction. The duo embarks on a perilous journey towards the coast, seeking refuge and desperately clinging to the hope of finding a better life amidst the harshness and mercilessness of their surroundings.
We are gonna survive this.
Number 4. The Book of Eli. Set in a future ravaged by a cataclysmic event, the Book of Eli follows Eli, a lone traveler who possesses a mysterious book believed to hold the key to the salvation of humanity. He journeys across a hostile and lawless landscape, facing dangerous obstacles and vicious adversaries who seek to obtain the book's power for their own purposes. Eli's path intersects with a determined young woman named Solara, who becomes both his ally and guide. Together, they navigate through treacherous territory, encountering survivalist gangs led by Carnegie, a ruthless dictator who covets the book's knowledge. If you enjoy immersive post-apocalyptic tales with a touch of spirituality and intense action, the Book of Eli is worth watching. Number 3. Take Shelter.
I've been having these dreams. They always start with a kind of storm.
Take Shelter is a 2011 American psychological thriller film, directed by Jeff Nichols. The story revolves around Curtis LaForge, played by Michael Shannon, a hardworking family man living in a small Ohio town. He starts experiencing a series of vivid and disturbing nightmares and begins to fear that something catastrophic is looming on the horizon. Driven by an overwhelming need to protect his wife, Samantha, and their deaf daughter, Curtis becomes consumed by his obsession and sets out to build an elaborate storm shelter in his backyard, as he believes a disastrous storm is approaching. As Curtis's behavior becomes increasingly erratic and his commitment to the shelter project intensifies, tensions rise within his family and community. His mental state comes under scrutiny, and questions arise about whether his visions are prophetic warnings or signs of mental illness.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Number 2. Oblivion.
60 years ago, Earth was attacked. We won the war, but they destroyed half.
Set in the year 2077, after a devastating war with an alien race known as the Scavs, humanity has been forced to evacuate to Titan, one of Saturn's moons. Jack Harper is one of the few remaining humans left on Earth, working as a repairman of combat drones and extracting vital resources. As Jack carries out his mission, he starts to question the nature of his existence and the truth behind the war that devastated the planet. He begins to have recurring dreams of a mysterious woman whom he feels inexplicably connected to. When Jack discovers a crashed spacecraft and rescues the woman from his dreams, he sets in motion a chain of events that challenges everything he thought he knew. Number 1. The Mist.
What's going on? It's death.
The Mist is a horror film directed by Frank Darabont. The story centers around David Drayton, who becomes trapped in a supermarket with other townspeople when a thick fog descends upon their community after a violent thunderstorm. As the mist envelops the area, it becomes clear that something otherworldly and monstrously dangerous lurks within it. As the survivors try to make sense of their situation and find a way to escape, tension and fear escalate. The real terror, however, lies not just in the external threat of the creatures in the mist but also in the breakdown of social order within the confined space of the supermarket. And that brings us to the end of our epic journey through the top 10 best apocalyptic scenarios. If you had a blast delving into the apocalypse with us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our future adventures across various genres and topics.